Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to attach a lobster clasp onto your finished necklace. Before we start, let me show you the materials you will need to finish off your necklace. Okay, first you will need a lobster clasp. The one I like to use is 12 mm by 7 mm. This is, I think, the perfect size for any necklace. In case you're interested, everything I show you today I got from Amazon. The next thing you'll need are two crimp covers, crimp bead covers. They are 4.5 millimeters. That's the size I like to use. Also, two of the crimp tube beads. These are the 1.5 by 1.5 millimeters with 1 mm diameter. And I almost forgot, you'll also need one 4 millimeter jump ring. Of course, you'll need your jewelry wire, whatever size works best for you. I like the 0.46 millimeter size wire. This is the one I like to use. And of course, any beads of your choice. You'll also need two types of pliers. These are the flat tip pliers that I like to use, and also some pliers to cut the wire with. These are the only two you'll need. Okay, here's my beaded necklace. Now I'm ready to attach the lobster clasp and the jump ring to the other side. As you can see here, one end is still attached to the wire. I haven't cut the wire on this side yet because I don't want the beads to fall off. Plus, I also need to make sure I have enough wire on both sides, so I don't cut it until I'm done with the lobster clasp side first. I like to leave about an inch on both sides of wire to work with. If it ends up being too much, you can always cut it later. Okay, now I put all my materials in front of me, just easier to work with when I have everything in front of me. First, you'll want to get your crimp tube and put it into the wire, like so. The next thing you'll want is the lobster clasp. Put it in through the wire. And you'll want to get your pliers, your flat tip pliers next. You're going to pull the wire into the crimp tube and pull it all the way through. This is kind of tricky, so be patient. This is when the pliers come in handy to pull the wire through. So this is how it should look before you pull the wire in more. This is how you want it to look like. You want the crimp bead to be closer to the lobster clasp. And this is the reason why I don't cut the other end of the wire yet. I still have it connected to the wire so that I could adjust the end however I want, as much wire as I need on one side. So let's press the crimp bead. You're gonna, with the pliers, you want to flatten it out so it could grab the wire good, so it could secure it. Just like this, I'll show you. Now that the tube is flat, we can add the crimp bead cover to it. It's literally just that, it covers the tube up. So you're just going to put it in. Make sure you put it nicely in the center. And you're just going to press the two ends of the cover together just to close it up. This part can be a little tricky, making sure the ends close up just right, but with practice you'll get it. When you're done, it should look just like a regular bead. Now if you have extra wire left, just put it inside the beads. If it's too long, just cut a piece off of it. But do the same thing, put it inside the beads so that the wire won't show. Now you're going to push all the beads onto the one side, the completed side. Okay, now we're ready to cut the other end of the wire off, leaving again about 1 inch. Okay, first thing you'll need to put in through the wire first is the crimp tube. So make sure you put it in first. And then you'll need the jump ring on this end. This is going to be the same process that we did on the lobster side. We're going to pull the wire around the jump ring and then inside the crimp tube, and then we're going to pull the string or the wire out. Again, same thing. Now we're going to flatten out the crimp tube so that it could grab both wires and hold it into place. Don't forget to add your crimp cover to the tube, and that'll be the last step. Cut the excess wire off and hide your wire inside the beads like we did on the other end. And that'll be it. This is how both ends of the necklace should look like. Lobster clasps on one side and the jump ring on the other. And of course the crimp bead covers give it a very nice touch, make it look more professional with the covers. And as you were able to see, the process wasn't too hard to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned how to attach lobster clasps. Thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for more videos. Bye!